Yes, they call that
Madam.
fact-finding mission for taking time out of your busy schedule to come and find out the true story. There is a proverb that says you don't shave the head of a man in his absence. So it is a good thing that you have come to hear from the horse's mouth. You can only get the truth from the Nigeria Immigration Service. And I also want to inform that what we have here is a federal government agency, Nigeria Immigration Service, not regional immigration service. So our service is for every Nigerian. So I thank you. We have a new regime. We've automated a lot of our processes. And we are doing what we call sensitization. And your coming here actually is something that is positive for us, because you will also help us take this message down to the grassroots. Every change, it is very difficult to implement, because when you are used to a particular way of doing things and a change comes in, it's difficult for you to grasp it immediately and imbibe it. It is not very easy. So in that process, there is bound to be misconceptions. There is bound to be wrong information that will go around. So we really thank you for coming here today.
Within early this month, there is serious issues of concern, which we as members of the National Assembly tag it as public national importance. And it happened that if this kind of issue came up, we are presenting it in the chamber of the National Assembly. We are cutting all the protocol, and the presiding officer will allow you to present the matter. Therefore, this time around, we are in our annual vacation, which is this international system. Each and every parliament used to go to vacation at the end of each and every session. We used to come back if there is anything serious. The leadership of the National Assembly will call the attention of the members, give a notice, at least 7 to 14 days to resume. Therefore, when these issues arise, we are in recess. In particular, I was in Saudi Arabia observing my rituals. We just heard and from our constituency and various boys in Nigeria that Nigerian immigration, in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Internal Affairs, has relocated all the centers of passport issuance from northern Nigeria to other parts of the country. Being a country where we are heterogeneous nature of our country and democracy, where everybody can talk, all the attention is on us, the representative of the people. What are you doing? If for a country of almost 200 million, a zone with 19 states, more particular Kano, where I came from, with almost 20 million population, 44 local government, then the small thing we are enjoying, going to passport office, have your passport within 2-3 days. There was a circular that all the issuance center, passport issuance center in northern Nigeria was located. I am quoting as you see politicians to Lagos. It came to our mind. I knew the minister. Of course, he was in the house when I left house 12 years back. He is in the 9th or 8th National Assembly. When I was advisor, sat at Mr. President on National Assembly, and now he is a minister. I am a member of the National Assembly. I quickly placed a call to him that what really happened. I need the information. I don't want a situation where we will start discussing unnecessary issue because some people distorted the fact, and we can't keep quiet because of representation. It is very, very serious and urgent matter in each and every platforms, each media outlet in northern Nigeria. Therefore, I placed a call to him as provided by the Constitution, and he linked me with the Controller General of the Immigration. We put our head together to see how we can have a true situation on this issue. And today our complaint, the complaint of our people,
are still functional. From your application, submission, biometrics, they are all done at the passport centers. So when we say migration, it does not mean that we are
I know.
removed goods. So because most of this, they don't really understand this, so they need to know.
Sir, I just want to make a quick intervention, sir. If you allow me, sir.
Go on.
I think we are now going to a place where we have to have that round discussion. I want to suggest that the press should go out for us so that we can have more robust discussion.
Before we do the executive session, let us ask all these questions. And I think, do you want them to leave?
I want them
to wait. I have two questions.
Okay.
One is that in the issuance of passport, for those who have a problem in their passport, either there is change of name or anything like name or date of birth or anything. Why is it taking much time?
It doesn't take time.
Hmm?
It doesn't take time because our branches and the command there, they can approve, they can attend to the COD person, somebody that wanted to do correction of data, and immediately the person is being captured, attended to, it will be sent, and approval will be given immediately.
Thank you.
We're not wasting time on that. All the bottlenecks.
It is like the new one.
Yes, all the bottlenecks have been removed. There is no, in fact, immediately the person is being attended to. Now, the way I talk to the PCO now, that's the way the whole thing works. They send it and it's approved immediately, and it falls in production, it's produced immediately.
Okay, maybe the final question I want to ask is, I think it is an opportunity to present another problem to you in line with what we are discussing. Saudi Arabia. Nigerians who are living in Saudi Arabia, most of them are suffering because of passport. They are not aligned. I mean, they are not exposed like those who are UK, US, and Canada. And there are millions of Nigerians residing in Saudi Arabia. In a process to obtain passport, if you see the difficulties they are facing because of bureaucratic process they are following, I can understand, because most of the black living in Saudi Arabia, if you are from Chile, you are from Nigeria, you claim to be Nigeria. If you are Niger, which we are more close and identical. Most of the West African region, when you are there, you will claim that you are a Nigeria. Therefore, there must be a scrutiny and bureaucratic check-up before the approval and issuance of a passport. What are you doing in the issue of that Saudi Arabia? Because most of those who are there illegally without active passport to support them. What are you doing for this Saudi Arabia? I want to have a clear message to our people of Saudi Arabia, because you can see that there are so many people who want to come back Nigeria, but because of the issue of passport, they cannot. the issuance and the process is very, very difficult there.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Like now, part of the reforms that we have is contactless passports. Contactless passports, you don't need to go to any of our branches. You start it in the comfort of your home and you complete it there. And it's for our Nigerian in diaspora. Those that are in Saudi also, they can as well apply for contactless passports. If they are eligible, they can apply for it. And normally, when we have complaint like that from diaspora, we normally send our officers for passport intervention. Presently, we have a team in Canada. We have another team in US. So if they can come together and write, request for it, it will be done. Then I think we have 2 offices in Saudi.
Jeddah and Riyadh.
Yes, sir. So we have an attaché there. They can as well get in touch with the attaché. They will put them through on how to go about it. All these things.
So, and me as a representative of the people, I can intervene, organize my people if that kind of needs
arises.
And in our code of conduct, of course, and parliamentary privileges and the ethic, I can write my letter and introduce them for smooth take up. I can intervene and work with your attaché in Jeddah office and Riyadh main office, at least to help in facilitating the issuance of passport to our people. Yes. This process you are talking about, have you started it or is not yet?
We have started it since 2024. Okay. We started contactless passports in 2024 September. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Like distinguished Senator, what you said about some of these national of Africa, like claims to be in Nigeria, in Saudi Arabia. Now while we have our attaché there, we have to check. There must be check. There must be security. Because a lot of them from Nigeria, from Ghana, Togo, they claim Nigeria. You see, some of these people, I don't know why they always like to be. Why they will be claiming Nigeria. Sometimes they want to have our passport cheaply.
No, it is because we are Nigeria.
Yes, that's why. You see,
they want to be Nigeria because we are Nigeria.
I'm telling you. So we have to check them very well. We have to verify. That's why it becomes difficult for them to get Nigerian passport at that place. We have attaché at Jeddah and also at Mecca. We have them there. I'm a board member of Hajj Commission. Even the last time when I went there, we apprehended so many.
Using Nigeria?
Yes. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Yes. That's why the fact that maybe you are living at the border doesn't mean that doesn't make you a Nigerian.
I know.
I'm from Dora, I know what it means. So some people claim Nigeria.
What about those who their parents are in Sudan, they was born there, now they are in Saudi. You understand? And they are Nigeria. They don't know anywhere rather than Nigeria. How are you attending that case? And some in Saudi, their even father, mother, grandfathers and Nigerians. What are you doing about that issue?
You mean those people that were born outside the country?
Yes, they are born outside the country and they are living outside the country. They have nothing to do with Nigeria now and they want to be Nigeria.
So that one we'll
discuss it.
Distinguished.
If I may add to, so I think you can go now.
Yes.
I think
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Morning, how are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You have applicants with you presently? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Submit and approve the application now.
Who is he? Let us.
Okay. Who am I? Okay, can you please introduce yourself, please? Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm this guy, Aliu Hansu Passport Control Officer, Center, Kano.
Thank you. Okay, so you can go ahead and submit an application, then approve it.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm waiting, please.
Yes, ma'am. Submitted, ma'am.
And approved?
Submitted.
And approved?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Approved.
Okay.
Approved.
Thank you. Sorry, sir. So when we finish here, we'll go to the central production. So this work that he has submitted and approved, it will have dropped in the central peso. Then we're going to produce it.
Can we know the name?
Okay.
You know, when we are doing oversight, it
Okay.
is like interrogation.
Okay.
We don't want to give any
No
window.
problem.
Yes.
No problem. Because like now, what is submitted now, all the work that is submitted today, not only today, as in at this present time, all of them will drop there.
Yes.
Not one. Hello, can you give me the name? The name or the enrollment number?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm waiting.
The name of the one approved?
Yes.
Usman Nadira Usman.
Usman.
Usman Nadira Usman.
Okay. Enrollment number.
Enrollment number.
Check the enrollment number, please.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can send them through text. Like
Okay, I'll
send 2 or 3 texts. Like 3.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. So I want to start by giving the background of what brought about the central production. It started in 2024 when they assessed what we had on ground. And we noticed that we need, the main purpose of this thing is to enhance national security. You will remember there was a time some Nigerians were caught with Nigerian passports.
Yes.
So in order for us to tighten up, I said it's for to enhance national security, to tighten up our production, and for us to have a uniform workflow, the processes for it to be uniform. All what we need to do is to come up with a centralized production so that the work can be monitored. Like we have, that's the best practices. Nigeria is not the first country that will go into central production. Other countries are doing it, Germany, in Europe, in Asia. So that was what brought about the central production. I said it's for to enhance national security and to eliminate all this extortion of money. At times when you get to the our passport offices, all these touts, they may approach you that if you want to expedite your passport, bring so amount. That one is no more there. Because this person that they capture right now, at this moment, immediately they submitted it, you notice that it will drop in central peso. You don't need to see anybody. You don't need to call anybody to expedite the process. Automatically it will drop in peso. And as soon as it drops in peso, it will be produced immediately. Like the capacity of the machine we have on ground presently can produce 1,000 passports in 1 hour. So we have the capacity to supply all the branches with the produced passports. Then it improves accountability and transparency.
Where is the center? Here in Abuja?
Yes, it's here in Abuja. When we finish here, we're going to go there so that you see the production. This application they submitted now, they are going to produce it while we're there, and you see it. So the opening started last year in 2025. It was in phases. Phase 1 migration was done last year. I will mention those that fell under the Yes. We have North Central. We have Jos, Makurdi, Mina, Lafia, Lokoja. Then we have Meduguri, northeast. Meduguri, Damaturu, phase 1. Then foreign branches, because like now presently all our African countries where we have our passports offices, we have migrated them. And Asia too, we have migrated them. Europe, we have migrated all.
All.
Yes, in Europe we are producing since we started last year. So foreign branches, we have African country, Abidjan, Addis Ababa. Then for the phase 2, the Middle East also. Then for the phase 2, we have Southeast. I just want to talk about the local one.
Yes.
We have Southeast, we have Enugu, Oka, Owerri, Umahia, Abakaliki. Then North Central, Gwagwalada. Then we have Southwest, we have Ibadan.
Fall under phase 2.
Yes. The way we share them, we look at the volume.
No, just go.
We look at the volume of their production. Where we have lesser traffic, we started with them. You know, we use them as a pilot phase to check the flow. Then in Southwest, we have Ibadan, we have Abeokuta, we have Shagamu, we have Ilorin. All these were migrated phase 2. I said we started last year. So the last phase that we did phase 3 also. Phase 3, we have the local branches. We have Benin, Asaba, Warri. We have Sokoto, Birnin Kebbi, Gusau, Katsina, Dutse, and Kaduna. Then we have Southwest. We have Oshogbo, Akure, Ilesha, Ado-Ekiti. All
In phase 3.
yes.
The people, there is some complaint from my constituencies and some good citizens of Nigeria that Nigerian Immigration Services has relocated all passport production centers in northern Nigeria, more especially Kano, to other part of the country, which they believe, if it is true, they will suffer in getting the passport. And you know how important passport is to the citizens. Therefore, the complaint, claim and counter-claim from so many quarters, I choose to come as a representative of the people to talk to the Federal Ministry of Internal Affairs and, of course, Nigerian Immigration Services for fact-finding mission to see what is the problem. I spoke with the minister, I spoke with the Controller General. At the end, we agreed to come and see the top management of the Nigerian Immigration Services. We discussed a lot. They explained to us in detail the process and what they are today and what they achieved. All what they are targeting is international best practice, which for me, and from what I witnessed, I salute the courage of the CG and the minister, and of course the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Asiwaju. Secondly, I believe that they are doing something that we will promote, or we will migrate from older system which is surrounded by suspicion, corruption, delay, and so many things surrounding it, to the often transparent and result-oriented system. I see what they are doing from the documentation up to the end. Okay. I can understand now, they started last year, and they are migrating from phase 1, and now towards the end of this year, they will be in phase 5. What really triggered the anger of the people is when they are in phase 4, where Kano, the center of Kano, migrated to Abuja. Then people started calling the attention of the representative. And now I realize that it is not true. And what immigration services are doing is marvelous. They are doing it for the betterment of this country. They are doing it they are doing it to achieve the international standard in production and safeguard of our document, which is our pride. And for our national security, we need to have a centralized system which will produce our passport. Our passport is the most important document as far as Nigeria is concerned. And moreover, I realize that even the centers globally like UK, Addis Ababa, Saudi Arabia, and all other centers are migrated back to Nigeria. And it is a system which is obtainable in each and every country. They gave me the statistic and they convinced me that even UK, even India, as large as it is, they have one center of producing their passport. Why not Nigeria? And even before, they encounter with so many challenges. Issuance of fake passport, which if we allowed it as a country, we don't know where we are heading. And technically, this exercise is part of the national security to overcome our challenges of Boko Haram and banditry, which is a shared border with about 7 states. And you know Kano, we are like a border town of this 8 states, which we border to Niger. And when you go to Lagos, Benin, and of course, when you go to Borno, Chad, and Cameroon. Therefore, we are supporting what they are doing. That is the reason why I insist that I must come and witness it and tell my constituencies that there is no cause for alarm. We will solidly support Nigerian immigration services. And immediately we resumed, I will rise under privilege and tell the Senate and the National Assembly what Nigerian immigration are doing to safeguard the integrity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So you are convinced now that there is no deliberate removal?
From Suleiman
okay.
Abdurrahman Kawu Sumaila. I was born in Sumaila, Kano State. I am 100% satisfied with what Nigerian immigration are doing in respect of immigration of passport production centers from Kano and other places in Nigeria to Abuja.
Thank you. Thank you. Allah ya